Ladies, let me tell you something today. There's a reason some men chase and some men drift away. You see, attraction isn't just about looks. It isn't just about that perfect smile or the way you dress. No, attraction is much deeper than that. It's about energy, confidence, and how you carry yourself. If you want a man to be genuinely drawn to you, it starts with how you value yourself. A man is drawn to a woman who knows her worth, who has a life, a purpose, and passions that light her up from the inside. Nothing is more magnetic than a woman who doesn't need a man to complete her because she's already whole. And let's be honest, he's very attracted to authenticity. Men can feel fake a mile away. When you're real, when you're unapologetically yourself, he can't help but notice. That authenticity creates trust, comfort, and excitement all at once. Confidence is magnetic. Now, I need you to hear me clearly when I say this. Confidence is not about being loud, flashy, or acting like you know everything. No, confidence is quieter than that, but it speaks volumes. It's that deep, unshakable belief in yourself that shines through in everything you do. When a woman walks into a room and she carries herself with confidence, it's like a beacon. Men notice it whether they realize it or not. It's not just about the way you walk or the way you smile or even the way you look. Confidence is in the way you hold your head high, the way you speak when someone tries to challenge you, the way you make decisions without constantly second guessing yourself. That kind of energy draws people in like a magnet. And let me tell you, men feel it instantly. They don't always understand why they are drawn to it, but they are. You see, a confident woman doesn't seek validation from others. She doesn't need constant reassurance or approval to feel worthy, and that's what makes her irresistible. When you are secure in who you are, a man feels that stability. He feels it in the way you carry yourself, the way you laugh, the way you handle stress, the way you talk about your dreams. There's a difference between someone who is dependent and someone who is independent. And the independent woman, the confident woman, is magnetic because she doesn't settle for less than she deserves. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And when she walks into a room, you don't have to ask her to shine. She already does. Confidence isn't about perfection. Far from it. In fact, one of the most attractive things about a confident woman is that she embraces her flaws. She knows she's not perfect, and she's okay with it. She doesn't try to hide her mistakes or pretend she has it all together. She laughs at herself, she learns from her experiences, and she grows. That growth, that acceptance, that self-assurance is magnetic because it tells men that she is strong, resilient, and capable. A woman who can stand tall in her imperfections is far more attractive than someone who tries to appear flawless but lacks real inner strength. Men sense authenticity, and confidence paired with authenticity is a combination that is almost irresistible. Confidence also shows in the way you communicate. A woman who speaks her mind, who expresses her opinions without fear of judgment, exudes a special kind of power. She knows how to ask for what she wants. She knows how to say no without guilt. And she doesn't let fear of rejection control her life. That kind of boldness is magnetic because it tells a man that she has boundaries, that she has standards, and that she won't settle for just anyone. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's self-respect. And men are drawn to self-respect like moths to a flame. Let me tell you something else. Confidence grows over time. It's not something you are born with. It's something you cultivate. You build it by facing challenges, by stepping outside of your comfort zone, by setting goals and achieving them, no matter how small. Every time you take control of your life, every time you honor yourself, you are sending out a signal that says, I am worth it. I am strong. I am whole. And that signal, men feel it. They are drawn to it. They are attracted to it. They want to be around it because confidence isn't just attractive, it's magnetic. It's the kind of energy that can pull the right man toward you without you even trying. So remember, confidence is more than a feeling. It's a way of life. It's how you carry yourself, how you handle your challenges, How you speak, how you move. When a woman truly believes in herself, the world notices. And make no mistake, the right man notices first. Confidence is magnetic and it will make him want you. Not because of what you wear, not because of how you look, but because of who you are deep down. Authenticity attracts. Now let me tell you something, men aren't drawn to perfection. They aren't drawn to someone who tries to be what they think a man wants. They're drawn to realness. They're drawn to a woman who is unapologetically herself, who knows who she is and doesn't try to fit into someone else's mold. Authenticity is like a light that shines from within, and men feel it immediately. It's the way you talk, the way you laugh, the way you carry your thoughts and feelings. When you are authentic, it shows, and it's magnetic because it's rare. There are so many people walking around pretending, hiding, trying to be someone else. But a woman who is authentic, she stands out. She doesn't need to play games or put on a show to be noticed. She simply is, and that is more powerful than anything else in the world. When a woman is authentic, she is honest, not just with others, but with herself. She doesn't pretend to like things she doesn't. She doesn't compromise her values for the sake of approval, and she doesn't hide her true feelings. That honesty creates trust, and trust is the foundation of attraction. Men are drawn to women they can believe in, women who speak their truth and act in alignment with their beliefs. Authenticity is magnetic because it signals strength. It tells a man that you are secure in who you are, that you are not afraid of judgment, and that you won't settle for a relationship that diminishes your true self. Now, I need you to understand something crucial. Authenticity also means embracing your quirks, your uniqueness, the things that make you different. Don't hide what makes you unusual, because that's what makes you memorable. A woman who laughs at her own oddities, who owns her passions, even the ones that seem strange to others, is irresistible. Men notice that. They notice when a woman is comfortable in her own skin, when she doesn't apologize for her personality, her style, or her ambitions. That kind of confidence in being real cannot be faked, and it's exactly what keeps a man interested. Authenticity also means being consistent. A woman who says one thing and does another creates confusion. But a woman who lives authentically, who aligns her words with her actions, sends a clear, powerful message. She is trustworthy, reliable, and real. That kind of energy is magnetic. Men may not always articulate it, but they feel it. They feel the difference between someone who is putting on a mask and someone who is transparent. And let me tell you, they are drawn to transparency every single time. Being authentic doesn't mean you are perfect. And it doesn't mean you are always confident. It means you acknowledge your flaws and insecurities, and you own them. You don't hide them behind a facade or pretend they don't exist. You face them, you work on them, and you live your life in a way that reflects who you truly are. That realness is powerful because it's relatable. Men are human too, and they respect a woman who can be herself without fear, without pretending, without bending herself into something she's not. And here's the key: authenticity attracts the right man. Not just any man, not someone who wants to control or manipulate you, but a man who sees your true self and values it. A man who is drawn to your realness is going to appreciate your energy, your heart, your mind, and your soul. He's going to want to support you, challenge you, and grow with you. That's the kind of attraction that lasts, the kind of connection that deepens over time. So remember, authenticity isn't just a trait. It's a lifestyle. It's about showing up as yourself unapologetically every single day. Men can feel it. They're drawn to it. It's magnetic because it's rare, it's real, and it's powerful. When you are authentic, you don't have to chase anyone's attention. It comes to you naturally, effortlessly, because you are genuine, and that is irresistible. Positive energy is one of the most powerful forces a woman can have. And let me tell you, it's magnetic. I don't mean fake smiles or forced laughter. I mean that deep down, genuine joy that comes from loving life and appreciating who you are. Men are drawn to energy the kind that lights up a room without demanding attention. When a woman walks in and radiates positivity, it's like a spark that ignites everyone around her, and men notice it instantly. They feel it before they even speak to you, before they even know your name. That energy tells them that you are happy, that you are confident, and that being around you is going to make their world brighter. Positive energy is not just attractive, it's magnetic. A woman with positive energy doesn't dwell on negativity. She doesn't complain about life, gossip about others, or focus on what's wrong. Instead, she focuses on solutions, on growth, and on the things that bring her joy. That perspective is rare, and it makes her stand out. Men are drawn to women who uplift rather than drain, who inspire rather than criticize, who bring light rather than darkness. Positive energy is contagious, and men want to be near it. They want to feel alive, happy, and energized just by being in your presence. It's the kind of energy that pulls people in effortlessly without you having to try. Now, let me be clear, positive energy doesn't mean you never feel sad, frustrated, or upset. That's not realistic, and trying to pretend otherwise will only make you feel exhausted. Positive energy means that even when challenges come, you handle them with grace, you maintain hope, and you don't allow negativity to consume you. It means finding laughter in the little things, joy in everyday moments, and gratitude for the life you have. Men are drawn to women who can handle adversity without letting it break them, who can stay lighthearted even when the world feels heavy. That resilience, that ability to maintain positivity is magnetic. Positive energy also shows in the way you interact with others. A woman who smiles at strangers, who encourages her friends, who celebrates life rather than complains about it, draws attention without even trying. Men notice when a woman has a presence that uplifts everyone around her. It's not just about being nice. It's about having a spirit that's alive, vibrant, and full of hope. That energy tells a man that being around you will make him feel good, make him feel inspired, and make him want to be better. Another thing to understand is that positive energy comes from within. It's not something you can fake long term. It's cultivated through self-love, gratitude, and focus on personal growth. A woman who invests in herself, who nurtures her mind, body, and soul, naturally radiates positivity. That inner light draws people in effortlessly. Men feel it, they respond to it, and they are magnetically attracted to it. The energy you carry speaks louder than your words, louder than your appearance, louder than any effort to impress. Positive energy also means having fun and not taking life too seriously. A woman who laughs at herself, who enjoys the little things, who embraces joy in her day-to-day life is irresistible. Men are attracted to women who can make life enjoyable, who turn ordinary moments into special memories, who bring lightness into a world that can often feel heavy. That energy is not just attractive, it's captivating. It makes him want to be around you, not because he has to, but because being with you makes him feel alive. So understand this, men are drawn to women who radiate positive energy because it's rare, powerful, and life-changing. It's not about pretending to be happy. It's about living joyfully, embracing life fully, and letting your energy inspire everyone around you. That energy is magnetic. It pulls the right man toward you naturally, effortlessly, because happiness, hope, and joy are qualities that no man can resist. Mystery is one of the most powerful tools a woman can have when it comes to attraction. Now listen carefully, mystery doesn't mean playing games or being manipulative. It means having layers, depth, and an air of intrigue that makes a man want to discover more about you. Men are naturally curious creatures. When they sense there is more to a woman than meets the eye, they are drawn in. A woman who reveals everything at once leaves nothing to explore. And once a man feels like he knows all your cards, the excitement fades. Mystery keeps him engaged, keeps him interested, and keeps him chasing, not in a desperate way, but because he genuinely wants to know the woman in front of him. Maintaining mystery starts with not oversharing. You don't have to tell him every detail about your past, your dreams, or your personal struggles right away. Share enough to let him feel connected, but leave some stories untold, some experiences private. Let him discover your layers slowly over time. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about valuing yourself enough to be selectively open. It's about creating a rhythm of discovery where each conversation, each moment together reveals something new and exciting. That sense of discovery keeps a man intrigued and wanting more because he senses that you are a woman with depth, a woman who cannot be fully understood at a glance. Mystery is also expressed through your body language and presence. There is power in a soft smile, in eye contact that lingers just long enough to make him wonder what you're thinking, in a tone of voice that carries both warmth and intrigue. Men are drawn to women who don't give everything away immediately, who have an aura of confidence that comes from knowing they are worth exploring. That subtle tension, that sense of something just out of reach, is incredibly magnetic. It makes him want to spend time with you to earn your attention and to prove that he is worthy of knowing more. Another aspect of mystery is having your own life. A woman with mystery is not entirely consumed by a relationship. She has passions, hobbies, goals, and friendships that occupy her time and energy. She doesn't make herself completely available all the time because her life is already full and vibrant. That balance creates intrigue because it shows a man that you are independent, fulfilled, and not dependent on him for validation. Mystery comes from knowing that your happiness doesn't revolve around him alone, and that is a quality that draws the right man in. Mystery also involves pacing emotional intimacy. Don't rush to reveal your deepest fears, dreams, or vulnerabilities. Allow trust to build naturally over time. A man who senses that there are emotional depths to explore will be more invested in the relationship. He will listen, he will try, he will engage in ways he might not with someone who is fully transparent from the start. The sense that there is more to you than what he sees immediately fuels attraction and keeps the connection alive. Even in conversations, mystery can be magnetic. Share your opinions and thoughts, but don't feel the need to answer every question fully. Use humor, wit, and subtlety to keep him guessing just enough. That playful ambiguity makes interactions exciting and memorable. Men enjoy the thrill of discovery, and when you maintain an element of mystery, you are giving him that thrill again and again. A woman who maintains mystery is not hard to get or distant out of insecurity. She is confident, secure, and in control of her own narrative. Mystery is an extension of self-respect. It's about showing a man that you are a woman with layers, a woman who is worth discovering, a woman who is not easily defined. That intrigue creates deep attraction because it challenges him, excites him, and keeps him engaged in a way nothing else can. So understand this: mystery is magnetic. It is not manipulation. It is power, depth, and intrigue. When a woman carries herself with mystery, she draws the right man in naturally. He wants to know her, to understand her, to earn her trust and her attention. Mystery keeps the spark alive, makes him invest emotionally, and creates a connection that goes beyond superficial attraction. It's one of the most irresistible qualities a woman can have, and when you embrace it, you will notice the way men are naturally drawn to your energy, your depth, and your presence. Self-respect matters more than most people realize, and it is one of the most powerful forces in attracting the right man. Let me tell you this straight: a man is drawn to a woman who values herself, who knows her worth, and who will not settle for anything less than she deserves. Self-respect is not about arrogance or putting people down. It is about knowing your boundaries, standing firm in your values, and refusing to allow anyone to treat you as though you are less than whole. When a woman respects herself, she projects confidence, strength, and dignity, and that energy is magnetic. Men can feel it, and they are naturally drawn to it because it signals that she is someone of substance, someone worth their time, energy, and devotion. Self-respect shows up in the way a woman sets boundaries. She knows what she will and will not accept in relationships, friendships, and interactions with others. She doesn't allow disrespect, manipulation, or neglect to slide because she knows that tolerating poor treatment diminishes her self-worth. Boundaries are not walls. They are a declaration of self-value. A man who sees a woman who stands firm in her standards understands immediately that she is not someone to be taken lightly. That kind of energy commands attention and inspires respect. When a woman demonstrates that she respects herself, she teaches others how to treat her. And men are drawn to women who demand respect naturally, without having to beg for it. Self-respect also means prioritizing your own needs and well-being. A woman who invests in herself, who takes care of her body, mind, and spirit, radiates a kind of confidence that is irresistible. She doesn't wait for a man to make her feel whole or validated. She is already complete, and she engages with others from a place of abundance, not neediness. That independence is attractive because it signals strength. Men are drawn to women who are secure in themselves, who carry their own weight emotionally and mentally, and who can be partners without being dependent. Self-respect is about valuing your time, your energy, and your emotions, and men notice that immediately. Another aspect of self-respect is how a woman handles conflict and challenges. She does not tolerate mistreatment silently, and she does not compromise her values for temporary comfort or approval. She faces difficulties with courage, communicates her needs clearly, and walks away from situations or people that do not align with her worth. That kind of strength is magnetic because it demonstrates emotional intelligence, maturity, and integrity. Men are drawn to women who can stand tall in the face of adversity, who handle life with grace, and who do not allow themselves to be disrespected or diminished. Self-respect is also about honoring your own passions, goals, and ambitions. A woman who pursues her dreams, who works on her personal growth, and who refuses to let anyone else dictate her path sends a powerful message. She is saying, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I will not compromise my future for someone else. That energy is captivating because it shows a man that she is strong, focused, and self-assured. Men are naturally attracted to women who inspire them, who challenge them, and who carry themselves with integrity and purpose. When a woman respects herself, she creates a standard for her relationships. She will not settle for someone who doesn't appreciate her, who doesn't support her, or who doesn't treat her with the dignity she deserves. That standard filters out the wrong people and draws in the right ones. Men are drawn to women who have high standards because it signals that she is confident, self-aware, and someone of value. Self-respect is not just an internal quality. It is an external signal that says, I am worthy of love, loyalty, and commitment, and men respond to that magnetically. So understand this: self-respect is the foundation of attraction. It is the backbone of confidence, the heart of authenticity, and the force that keeps a woman aligned with her true worth. When you respect yourself, you naturally attract men who see you as a prize, who value your presence, and who are willing to step up and match your energy. It is one of the most magnetic qualities a woman can possess, and it will shape the way the right man comes into your life, drawn not by superficial charm, but by the strength, dignity, and power that radiates from a woman who honors herself. Purpose and passion are some of the most magnetic qualities a woman can have. Let me tell you straight, men are drawn to women who are alive with purpose, who wake up every day with a fire in their soul and a mission in their heart. This is not about having a job or a title. This is about having a life that is full, meaningful, and driven by something bigger than yourself. A woman with purpose doesn't just drift through life waiting for things to happen. She takes charge, she sets goals, and she moves toward them with determination and focus. That kind of energy is irresistible because it signals strength, ambition, and an inner light that cannot be dimmed. Men notice it immediately, and they are drawn to it naturally because it makes them feel alive just being near it. Passion amplifies purpose. A woman who loves what she does, who pursues her dreams relentlessly, who invests in herself and her growth radiates an energy that is magnetic. Men are not just attracted to her achievements. They are attracted to the fire behind them, to the joy and excitement that she carries into every action. When a woman talks about what she loves, whether it's her career, a hobby, or a cause, her energy becomes contagious. Men feel it, and they are drawn to it because passion inspires, excites, and challenges them. A woman with purpose and passion does not need to seek attention. Attention comes to her naturally because she is alive with meaning and drive. A woman with purpose also has vision. She knows where she is going, and she moves with intention. She doesn't waste time on things or people that do not align with her goals. That clarity is magnetic because it signals that she is disciplined, focused, and confident in herself. Men are attracted to women who are self-directed and who carry their lives with intention because it challenges them to match that energy, to grow, and to step up. A woman with vision isn't just chasing a life. She is building one, and that is a quality that few men can resist. Purpose also gives a woman independence. She is not dependent on anyone else for her happiness or fulfillment because she already has a life she loves. That independence is alluring because it shows that she is whole, that she is not chasing someone to complete her, and that she is strong enough to handle life on her own. A man is naturally drawn to a woman who has her own life, her own goals, and her own sense of direction because it tells him that she is confident, capable, and worthy of his time and attention. Purpose and passion are not just traits. They are signals of strength, intelligence, and self-worth. Passion also fuels authenticity. A woman who is passionate about what she loves cannot hide it. Her eyes light up, her energy shifts, and she draws people in effortlessly. Men are drawn to that kind of authenticity because it is rare and invigorating. When a woman pursues what she loves, she brings excitement, creativity, and vibrancy into her relationships. That energy makes him want to be part of her world, to support her dreams, and to share in her journey. Men are naturally attracted to women who make life more exciting, who inspire growth, and who push them to be better. Purpose and passion also create a magnetic sense of resilience. A woman with a mission does not easily give up when faced with challenges. She perseveres, she adapts, and she continues moving forward no matter the obstacles. That strength and determination are incredibly attractive because they show a man that she is capable, self-sufficient, and committed to her growth. He sees her fire, and he wants to be near it, not to control it, but to respect it and be part of the energy she radiates. When a woman lives with purpose and passion, she commands her own life and her own happiness. She becomes magnetic because she exudes confidence, authenticity, joy, and strength. Men are drawn to women who are alive, who have dreams, and who pursue them with heart and soul. Purpose and passion are not just about achieving goals. They are about creating a life so full and vibrant that it naturally attracts the right people. A woman who lives this way doesn't have to chase anyone. She simply lives fully. And the right man is drawn to her energy, her fire, and her unstoppable drive.